Namaste, Divine Feminine. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. For your message or messages, come in. Come on, I've got intel. Divine Feminine, guess what? You dodged a whole rocket launcher. Yes, baby, fist bump. When you did the what? The escape, the great escape. You learned the tinky winky. Knew how to what? 1, 2, buckle your shoe. 3, 4, hit the door, blood, and didn't look back. We will start the reading today with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So be it, moat. Energy up, 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 Divine Feminine. Namaste. What's going on? Let's see who's in the chat. Alexis Holmes, fist bump, pressure, turning up early, eh? Always can do with a bit of pressure. Pinkies up. Kung Fu Panda, hiya! Save that chop just for you. Keshi Washington, Nicole, Miss Neffy, CB, Joy L, Andrea, what go on? You good? You alright? Glad you could pop in, darling dear. I know you're busy, getting great. Alpha female. Jamie Martin, hello. I am she who rises. Yes, baby, we are all. Embodying Nefertari this season, we are she for whom the sun rises, blood. Fist bump. You dodged a rocket launcher. Don't ever second guess yourself. Don't be silly, darling dear. Don't be silly. The planetary energies today, darling dear. Taurus connects with Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, Venus, and Saturn, blood. I told you, and every one of them is direct, blood. Well, Mercury's still in a bit of a retrograde, right? Emotions will be powerful throughout the day, so you better be careful and be on the alert to respond and not react. Don't be pulled about like taffy, because from a distance it looked like two chicken of the sea arguing, blood. We don't tongue wrestle with bottom feeders. No. When the moon aligns with Jupiter in Pisces, it broadens the heart and the spirit. That energy helps us become more open and kind to others. You have to be kind to the feeble-minded. In some cases, you have to be so kind, right, that you don't interrupt them making their mistakes. No. Au contraire, allow them, blood. Leave them to it. Taurus moon connecting with Venus and Mars, both of which are in Capricorn. We know Capricorn is the 10th house. It's all about the career. Your public image, getting your material side of life all on the up and up. It's about your goals, darling dear, what you've set for the long term. You can expect to feel as though you are taking action to align yourself and your relationships that are to your what? Highest good, darling dear. Your highest good, where your airline grows back, blood. Hey. What's going on here? Sorry. What's going on here? Sorry about this. I wasn't expecting the music to jump to that spot. I told you Mercury retrograde was still in the shadows, darling dear. And it will turn up on us. But we are vigilant. I told you, I'm the red light, green light champion of 79. And you are such by proxy, blood. Hey! Yes, as I was saying about the planetary energies, you're going to be aligning yourself with your truest, deepest desires. And finally, Uranus asks you to shift your mindset. While Saturn pushes you to take action around personal evolution and growth, darling dear. It's all about the growth, which at this time seems harder than ever. Why? Because you've been put in what? Pause by the Most High. Certain things you have to clean up. Certain I's needs to be dotted. You need to cross them T's, blood. Something needs to be straightened out in order for you to what? Step onto your new pedestal, darling dears. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the Moon are strongly defined. Pay attention to the themes of commitment and loyalty today, darling dears. Whom or what is committed to you? What are you committing yourself to? Because you have to remember, darling dears, change. You must, a lot of, no matter what you preach, some are slow to change. And while they're slow to change, they will drag you into the mire, right? And put you in the crosshairs of a whole rocket launcher. This is the time when you should be spontaneous, darling dear, realizing that your goal, right, your long-term goals are achievable, everything is on track, and you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. What else is there need to know? Oh yes, that you're rogue and you're rebel. You understood how to what? Fall back in certain situations, darling dear, in order to overcome said situations. You have to understand, divine feminine, you are more than a conqueror. You are a game changer, trendsetter. They cut you to your white meat. This is why you had to do the Matthew 10:14, darling dears. Dust off your sandals and head out. You had to. The pain that hurt you. More importantly, that pain helped you. It helped you realize that they're bottom feeders and they've got little finger ways and they are back front neck tabbers and they will what? See you in the dust rather than see you doing better than them. They, them, and They helped you find out that you had to start setting boundaries, blood, big shaboinking boundaries. Some boundaries had to be set with a GPS and a restraining order. You stopped allowing people to use you, manipulate you, and gaslight the fuck out of you, blood. Some of them was what? Creators of history, recreating history, in order to what? Bend your mind and the minds of the feeble-minded simpletons around them. Them coming into your life, darling dear, was not a curse. It was a blessing. It allowed you to show you, realized you was better than the situation you found yourself in, realized you'd attached yourself to someone who had what? The bad luck, darling dear. Oh gosh, it's so uncouth, this bad luck. You realize now that you would not be the cat whom you are today if you didn't circumvent that situation. What? Dodge that rocket launcher, blood. You had to. You would have been a doormat, right, for the rest of your life, where your nose, your nostrils would have been toe stops. Yes, baby, it's true. If you had not experienced those high commander Decepticons, their behaviors forced you to grow, helped you to learn, realize the DNS was the place to be, blood, because why? You were isolated from the toxic and the toxicity. It took time for you to realize that what? Stop crying, blood. Get to your bookworks. Find out shit. Educate yourself. The whole point of being on this Malkuth is to understand, grow on a daily basis. You couldn't do that in that environment. You had to grow quietly. A seed grows quietly whilst the tree falls. When a tree falls, it's heavy. Everyone hears it. And as they fall to your left and your right, Psalms 91:7, darling dears. Pay no attention and don't look back. Lot's wife, eh? You will realize that they're still peasants doing peasant shit. Shit that is not on your spiritual pay grade. You realize that you are doing so much better without them. You now know that people are evil, corrupt, and abusive intentionally. I know. I said many times, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them bitches with you. All of this and that. They didn't break you, darling dear. They blessed you. They're a blessing. But they must be blessing to someone else. Let them be someone else's blessing. Let's dive in, darling dear. See what's on the tablet today as I sip my mocha. Because I ain't getting smoke blood. We're going to use the, your worthiness, darling dear. Some of you are dealing with high commanded Decepticons, as I said. Narcissists, love of themselves, darling dear. And then they fell into the same sewer pit they created. Imagine that. This is about your self-worth. You lead with the self-worth in all situations, understanding that you have to put the mask on yourself first, blood, before you can save anyone else or earmark those that come with the gingivitis, the airbenders, mate. And not only that, putting on the mask, it makes you shut up, darling dear, so you can hear more. We are like Buddha in this season. Let's see what else is going on. What else is being served? I saw luminosity just poke up. That's about what? Enlightenment, darling dear. This is the key. Oh, okay. And it was a duo. Divine feminine. What did I just say? Here you are in your element, darling dear, knowing your worth, abundant, nurturing unto self first. This also speaks about what? Growth, darling dear. Your growth game is off the chain. Why? I just told you. Because of the boundaries you've been putting into place. I can't make it up. Shalom. Who's that? Carol Mystica. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Bossing up in a big way. Walking with what? Your whole Ephesians 6:13, the whole armor of God. You understand. Psalms 119. Your enemies made you wise. Cat, angel love. They made you wise. Wise enough to what? Manifest. You understand how to bend the matrix, darling dear. The sunflower of them all. Look at that lovely orange. The orange is your sacral chakra. These people had your emotions at crisis point. The sacral chakra is about relationships that you've managed to balance out. Why? Because you had to minus the big cat in order to get to your self-worth and your creativities. This is why you are in tip-top manifestation mode. Queen of the South. Hello. Pinky's up. Yes, love it. Don't hate it. Love of self, darling dear, is bringing the ultimate discovery to you. Discovering you can make life whatever you choose to be. But the choice, the ultimate choice, must be first and foremost to dodge the rocket launcher. These breadcrumbers will be dropping crumbs for you to take up, darling dear. When this is the season when Divine Feminine eats kumquats. Are you kidding me? They want you to pick up crumbs. Base of the deck. Turned your back on that toxicity, darling dears. Two of Wands. This is realizing you have the whole world in your hands. Releasing temporary situations. Taking active movement towards your goals. The Wands also speak about spiritual guidance. Spiritual enlightenment. We saw it with the love of self. This is why you're manifesting at this moment in time. Look at all of this shit. I can't make it up. Self-respect, blood. They have to put respect on your name. Come through, Birdman. Posh, clap. Yes, baby. Them auntie. But know this. They have to what? Whisper it out the side of their mouth. Out of a crack, darling dear. Because of all this shit they shoveled on your name. They, them, and armed. Let's give it a good shufty, darling dears. See what else is going on in them tarot streets as Big Cat is walking through said streets. What's going on? Oh, Somebody wants to come through with what an offer. This is a cup, darling dear. Is it of cognitive dissonance? Is it of bull swanky and hopium? I don't know, but we'll definitely see. This Knight of Wands, darling dear, is somebody who comes with an apology. They feel as though they've got some form of status that they can approach your throne. Oh, really? What do they really come offering in said cup? This is the Knight of Wands, could be someone you was romantically involved with. Again, it shows the emotions in the situation. Your emotions was definitely involved in this situation. They had you. Them did have you. Right? They had, oh, look at all of these cards. They had you, darling dear, until you decided to what? Win. They were looking for a donation, possibly of what? Your skrillers.com, your time. But this is also about justice. Justice for you to boss up on them, not being tempted to situations that are fraught and filled with what? Hairline takers, darling dear. The Five of Cups speaks about shame and guilt. Somebody feels a bit ashamed about a situation where they should have given to you, darling dear. Equal give and take. I see it all. But you're too strong for them. You became the hero in your life, spiritually guided. You have the infinity sign over your head, darling dear. Infinite possibilities. This also speaks about the Two of Cups, realizing you can attract whatever you want into your life, darling dear. But you had to get up from underneath this person. Whosoever's trying to offer up to you, darling dear, shame, and guilt, darling dear, are right up there with regret. And what's the name of regret? Judas, blood. They're shamed by the strength, right? And the dexterity you've shown. You show love, darling dear. You're giving back somehow, right? It's all about love and moving it around, darling dear. It's one thing to be blessed and keep it to yourself, darling dear, which will only go as far as it comes, darling. You have to give it back. You've been giving back. This is why you are strong in this season, looking good, having raised your vibration. Is that a Leo? Yes, it is. Another big cat. What's this? This also speaks about celebration of feminine energy. Somebody wants to celebrate with you. It also speaks about a third party situation. This person is upset about a situation they offered up to, darling dears. They wasn't strong. They was able to be tempted. They never had a flip-flop, darling dears. They weren't your caliber. They was meant to open your eyes to the true fuqcanese of it all, darling dears. And realize that you only have the one life. And realize also you intend to go to your grave empty, having lived the best life you possibly can. You've got infinite possibilities and are in full-on manifestation mode because you lead with the love and the respect of self. Underneath that card, what's that? Intimacy. Somebody's missing your WAP, darling dear, your spiritual WAP. Imagine that. They better miss it forever. For air. They come with the bad luck, don't you know? Pinky's up. What's this? Yes, baby. They see that you're single and coping very well. You've not been taken down by life's storms. Everything is at your back as you focus on the infinity sign. This is also a return to your health, darling dear. Being able to adapt to a situation. This also speaks about many of you being solo. Uno. Like the girls on the pole, darling dear. Somebody wants to offer up to you, right? This goes to what? Six of Cups. What's that? Someone from the past. Somebody who has a bit of the nostalgia. They want to bring you a gift, darling dear. Good God. Sew up every orifice, blood. They wants to bring you a gift. And you probably will have to have your orifice sewed up after you've had said gift as you sing. What? What are they going to sing? Oh, yes. Amazing Grace. They're going to be singing it in what? A falsetto for you with no tears in their eyes, blood. Base of the deck. What did I say? This is a partnership. It was a partnership, a love situation. One you chose willingly. Thought it was your wheel of fortune. Thought it was divinely guided. Right? You thought all of that shit. But where did you find yourself? On a nice edge. We think a lot of things before we know what's going on, darling dears. I've been just as stupid as many of you big cats until I wasn't. Pinky's up. You got the whole 2020, eh? Divine feminine standing in your power, bossed up with boundaries. I love it. I don't hate it. I love it. What are they crying into their fist about? Some of them are touching themselves. I told you they're trying to manifest you back because they see that you know how to hold shit down. Look, we already saw these in the upright and now they're in the reverse. This person will come in on the wings of Satan himself, darling dear. Straight from the crevices of the devil's balls. Yes, baby. Thinking clearly about effing you over. Trying to cause delays in your life. They don't like the fact that you've moved on. This may even be a marriage that is no longer a marriage. You guys are in separation, darling dear. You had to be. Why you was dealing with a scuzz bucket who had no direction in life except to F you over. Well, whomsoever that is, they're crying into their fist even as we speak. Let me space this out so we can speak on this. Where's my other deck? We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have Aries energy, and we've also got the Aquarius energy here, darling dears. There's many energies out here. There's a bit of everything here, a bit of this and that. But the point of the fact is, this was not a divinely guided situation. We saw it in the upright, what you thunk. But what you got, darling dear, was little finger on crack. Yes, all of this and that. This is lying, darling dear. Somebody who didn't respect your boundaries. Someone who took the piss out of your what? Your spirituality, or the fact that you wanted difference in your life. When you saw the light, darling dear, you saw the light in that situation. And you wanted to be a hero. You wanted to be Captain Save a Harlot. Hey, hey! All while they was what? Working on Shakira in the background with those snake hips. A full-on Jezebel spirit. This person was given to many, gave to many. We see 2 sixes on the tableau. We had 6 of cups before. This person wanted to offer up and come back. 2 sixes on the table speak about what? Contradictions. Everything about them was a contradiction to what they presented. Knight of Cups is extremely charming. A wordsmith. Knows how to get at your psychological password. Looking clean cut and lovely, fabulous, gorgeous. Yes, baby, all of this and that. What else do we need to know about this marauder? Right? It's raining on them as you rain, darling dear. They're going through a season of possibly cry. I told you, cried into their fist. Their tears are like a deluge. Base of the deck. Somebody that was a family member to you. Father, sister, cousin, brother, uncle, mother, aunt. Listen, you know whomsoever it was to you. Bad luck is raining down on them at this moment in time because the Leo energy speaks about the gift and the abundance you was meant to bring to them. Some of them even stole an inheritance from you, darling dear. They weren't ramping, mate, when they was up to their skullduggerous ways. Base of the deck. They had no ethics, darling dear. I told you they came straight out of the crevice, darling dear. They've still got the infernal pubic hairs betwixt their teeth. Hey! Yes, baby. A higher power took you from that situation. Know this. Why? Because you're divine feminine. Come on. What do we need to know about this strength? This is about your care. You had an instinct care for others. You was brought to this Malkuth, right? As a light worker. You was meant to show them the way. But look what you got. Queen of Cups on her face, death on it. You sowed seeds. You worked on a situation with a narcissist, darling dear. The Queen of Cups is a straight up bitch. This is somebody who is a mind manipulator, a malignant narcissist. This is a mother, a sister, a cousin, whatever it is to you. This is a family member. Family matters. This is somebody who what? Intends to take a secret to the grave with them. Death card in the reverse. Why? Because it makes them look shiny. Like they're what? Harvesting all of the good stuff when it's a stolen inheritance. We saw it. Somebody trying to be be strong in the face of adversity and zemblanity. That's what bucked up on them. Hangman, they're going to prison, blood. They're going to get caught for all of their manipulative ways. Like I said, the race is not for the swift, divine feminine. It's for those that can endure. And we are a what? A tortoise or a turtle, big cat in this season. Split the deck. On those pentacles, you are about to be gifted with the biggest pentacle of it all. This is a return to your health. This is also my marriage card. Ring bearing, right? Tangible things. Things that are going to stick to you like glue. We also have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, darling dear. A reverse in your finances. What you lost, darling dear, is only the beginning of your blessings. This is a hand of God that's stuck on you, blood. Eight of Wands on its face. Yes. Why? Because you paid attention. You was vulnerable when you needed to be, darling dear, in order to get great. This is you falling back, taking a step back. They fought. They thunk. Right? You was wounded and out for the count. You wasn't. You was gathering your common sense, darling dear. Your flip-flop together. A change in your finances. Again, this goes to Six of Pentacles, darling dears. You're about to be gifted with something. This is an upgrade in your business. Some of you have upgraded in the knowledge, darling. You're about to receive accolades and achievements. Things that you are most definitely attracted to. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You know how I feel about a page. This is a doppelganger. Somebody's going to come through and try to offer helping hands or come through with some intel, darling dear. Don't believe the hype. This person has been chatting the most shit about you. Queen of Swords on its face. Their mouth ain't got no chill or pause. Factor, blood. They told the mostest, deepest things about you. They offered it up to all and sundry, the old and the young. Shit talking. Shit talking. Shit talking, eh? Where's my other deck? Where is it? I forgot. It's at my back. Just like my spiritual team. As is yours, darling dear. As is yours. My dear big cat. Don't get it twisted. Blindfold off. The one that's talking, darling dear. They've got a blindfold on. They have not looked at their own self. The same shit they're talking, darling dear. They need to take off the blindfold so they can see it on them. What's this? Don't give them any form of help. None whatsoever. Family member, somebody's going to try and come to you for help. Help. What do they want help for? Because they're not whining and dining it in the streets, darling. They're going through it in their cups. And they're coming with a begging bowl. And I told you, when they walk with the begging bowl, they got the T-Rex arms, blood. And they're going for your everything. T-Rex arms. Alright. What's this? Look at this shit. They come as a full-on doppelganger. A catfish. Shiver me timbers. Namaste. Lolo Queen Bee. Canada in the house. Fist bump. Namaste Awaken. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Catfish. They're not going for a lovely season. What else do we need to know? Seeing as we're here. Doing it for the gram, darling dear. They live in the outside, right? But on the inside, they might go through heat. Catfish. They want to come back, offer up some form of apology, but the Queen of Swords in the reverse is also a blockation. They can't approach the throne, darling dear. This feminine energy, it's feminine energy. Or it's a Mitch. A Mitch bitch or a bitch Mitch. What else is this falling off the back end? Samaritan. You've educated yourself on whom to give your good to, darling dear. Not everybody's allowed to eat at your table. These same ones that are hungry dogs will turn around and bite you as soon as they get their first sign of strength, darling dears. You know this. You've educated yourself. You don't just give out your divine feminine energy and party it up with just anyone. Especially what? The procrastinators, the brock-pocketers, the liars, the ones that what? Future fake. You prefer to be what? Solo dolo. Like the girls on the pole, making nothing but steady progress. I can't make this up. Oh, I didn't even see it. Higher power. Two different decks, darling dears. Imagine that. Beyond your wildest dreams is about to be gifted to you. This is why you was put on pause, to see if you was what up for it, darling dear. Was you still working on your goals, divine feminine? Working on you. Did you do your 100 squats today? I did. I can do it in 3 minutes. You get faster and as everything gets tighter. Higher power. You ain't losing nothing, darling dear. You're about to gain whatever it is you've been focusing on. Whilst they're under judgment, in the reverse is not a nice place. This talks about what the wiki, dubplate remix, as they contemplate what they did. This Mitch bitch or bitch Mitch. They did a lot of shameful stuff, I told you. They talked a lot of shit about you. But guess what? Father Godmother Isis heard. Let's move these out of the way and see what other messages come up about this bullet dodging. Right? What's this? Somebody's gone and had a what? Got rid of a whole baby. And in some cases, if it was a miscarriage, it's my condolences. If you had to have an abortion, good golly and gosh. Was you what? Wearing a mask and no condom? What happened? You was dealing with a catfish. Even their sperms wasn't up to it, darling dear. The sperms was lies. Some people had to have this A thing, right? To leave the situation, otherwise they would have been tied for an eternity. To a marauder who was a catfish, which you saw drop out. Someone who purports, right, and future fakes. You're not up for it, darling dears. Not in this season. Let me clear this quickly away, because I'm taking it forever. Yes, baby. Them coming to your life was a blessing. So never you ever curse the amount of time you spent with them. You stayed as long as you did around these people. Well, they said they was people. You stayed around as long as you could. Why? You had to wake up. Wake up to your greatness and the fact that you are Neo. You are a Neo cat. You know how to bend the matrix. I want to know exactly what they're talking about with their gingivitis mouth, trying to cast aspersions on your name. And why are they talking about you? Where's my shit? Base of the deck. Because you have a passionate new beginning. Some of them realize that you are highly spiritual, darling dear. You are tapped in and turned up. This is about your creativities. They see you taking action towards your goals. Is that in front of a lizard? Well, guess what? Whomsoever that be, it's at your back. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, darling dears. So what are these mother foes saying about the big cat? Why are they still talking shit on your name after you've dodged the rocket launcher? Hey, Shine A, glad you could pop in. And Black Venus, fist bump, what's going on? Q, O, H, hello, pinkies up. What are they saying about the divine feminine with her shaboinking boundaries, darling dears? They don't even realize Proverbs 10:19 that transgressions are at work with their loose tongues. They don't realize they're telling on their own self. And further damaging and damning themselves to the spiritual short bus, which is right next to the sign, right, that says you can't F off past this point. Guess where they're going on a day trip today? On the spiritual short bus. What are they saying? What's the matter? Why are they talking about you? Again, look, as we started it, you see it, Knight of Cups, because you're not taking their cups. You don't take none of their, emotional projection, darling dear. None of the gaslighting. You're not having it. And if this was a love situation, darling dear, you don't want that rusty cup that's been around the world and ay. You're not having it. Knight of Cups on its face, darling dears. On its face. This person is jumping to all sorts of conclusions with their gingivitis mouth, trying to bend other people's what emotions. They're going through what mood swings, right? On the feeble-minded, they're going through what? A loss and some form of a separation, right? We've got Palace of Cups on its face, darling dear. This is what? The fuqcanese blood. What's going on in their house is confusion, arguing, gaslighting, all of the above. We've also got the Ace of Pentacles. Them are conjure Pentacles. They're counting your peas, blood. Your Skrillers.com, trying to work out how you've got the what? Wiki, dub plate remix. Counting all of this and that. And all because you refuse to take their cup of fuqcanese blood. You've decided to join your own gang. And guess who's the leader of your gang? God. What fell on the floor? Look! Old unsatisfied eyes themselves. King of Wands, darling dear. This is current energy from this deck. The King of Wands who has what? The gift of the gab. This person is what? This could be male or feminine energy. Underneath the Knight of Cups, I'm going to have to read this in the reverse. This is a high command Decepticon, somebody who loves the attention of others, somebody who has an incubi or succubi spirit, darling dear. This is also a malignant narcissist. Remember, we stuck a pin in it. Family member. They are currently focused on you, darling dear, right? But you're focused on your tree of life. You've been gifted a new beginning. In the upright, I might add, you already did the fool's journey. This is why you was prompted, pushed by your ancestral team to begin again, divine feminine, to begin again. And you have what? Enlightenment as you go through. The King of Wands is also highly spiritual. Some of you are natural born leaders. You are counselors. Some of you are counselors. Your guidance, your words are always being sought, darling, and you're being paid a pretty penny for it. Or a big pentacale. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This is why they're counting it. They're seeing that you've what? You've got your creativity and your passions. They've been ignited. They see you on a new journey, one where you've bossed up, darling dear. A new journey which they'd love to come through. Why? Because they're living in Guantanamo Bay. A situation where they're stuck emotionally, right? Unable to co-create a destabilized foundation. Palace of Cups. There's no emotional healing. There's no rest for the wicked. Isaiah 48:22. This is what I needed to get out, darling dear. No rest for the wicked. What else? Dick dealing. I told you we had to read the King of Wands in the reverse. This is a dick dealer, a professional sperm engineer. If this was a friend or a family member, they was always coming with the in and out energy, darling dear. They always what? Whatever they was chasing, they never caught it. The pentacle is behind them, darling dear. You're holding the disc. Imagine that. Whatever they was chasing or tried to do, they're also trying to say, hold on a minute. Told you. Look at all of this malice, all of the negative words. Some of them are using spell work, but we also see the 9 of Swords on them. No rest for the wicked. They try to blight a light worker with their words. Now they have to eat them like the shit they was talking. Yes, what did I say? Guantanamo Bay. Choose your weapon. They're fighting in their domiciles amongst themselves. Why? Because they try to F you over. And this also speaks about family secrets, darling dear. They're fighting over a family secret. Divine Feminine, you aired out something. You gave somebody what? The full version, your version of the Tree of Life of how a situation went. This person is worried about what the fallout from that said airing of this enlightenment you decided to drop on a feeble-minded, because you all know that they go on the balls of their feet. They're flying monkeys. Something's been aired out in this person's life. King of Cups. Mastered your emotions. Listen, they're trying to hide the emotion of the fact that they're pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? Where's Jess and Belle? Haven't seen them for a couple of days. Since 19, long time. Jess! Belle! Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. This talks about true loyalty, darling dear. Common sense in the cranium. Darling dear, the disloyal amongst the disloyal. Their green grass is astroturf. They've got it on layaway and can't afford the layaway. This is the disloyal, having fallen amongst like-minded souls. Wow, lots of fighting. They have to watch their back in this situation because somebody's about to be flighty or flew out. This is some money. This is over money. Did we not see the inheritance card? Oh, wow. They don't have it. They don't have it. And they're trying to master their emotions. They're trying to be like a stone-faced killer, blood. And all the time it's got Guantanamo Bay, the Palace of Cups on its face. Then we've got the Five of Wands. Then we've got a what? The Knight of Wands. Dealing mattress backing. This is somebody that will tell you what it is to get what they want. They're trying to keep a story, their situation, but they're about to be unmasked. Isaiah 48:22. No rest for the wicked. Let me tell you something. Whatever they said, whatever they did, whatever they pilfered, darling dear. Base of the deck, we have the Magician. We've got the badass alchemist ways. Look at this shit. Queen of Pentacles on her face, blood. The jealous one. The one, if this person had any progeny, that baby had to hit the ground running. I've got a sister that I don't speak to anymore because she's a malignant narcissist, right? She's got 5 kids, right? And every time her child got to 2 years old, that child had to move out. They couldn't even be what, roomies? A 2-year-old's got to leave, blood. This type of bitch or bitch Mitch, jealous of your everything, darling dear, trying to still cast aspersion while their what? Their pillar of salt that they build, their tower is coming down around them. Infighting, and all of this is over some form of inheritance. Manipulated. Family secrets, darling dear, is about to be aired out. And guess who set it off, divine feminine? Yes, baby, you did. Agent of Karma. Fist bump. Yes! Told you. They're crying into their fist, darling dear. Blocked off from their creativities, haven't got a clue. They don't have anyone they can trust. Nervous, bitter, jealous, twisted, gossiping. Did I say spying? Listen, this person or persons have the children of the corn eye. They're watching everything you do, and they can't understand how they can't get at your emotional pay grade. You're like, not today, Satan. Not today. They're going through it, darling dears. Can't make it up. As you what? Bend the matrix, dodging that rocket launcher. If it's an inheritance that caused them to get all of their knickers in a bunch, leave them with it, darling dear. It comes with heavy karma. Allow them. Don't cry over what was not yours. Remember what the Bible said. God bless the child who's got its own. And you have the infinite possibilities, darling dears. I told you. When you tap in, you're turned up. And you're tuned in for your infinite possibilities. Bitter bitch. Emotionally manipulative, malignant, narcissist, watching and spying. Salvating with the T-Rex arms, would love to come through, get at your jugular and pull off your lace front in public. You better make sure you hold them chair poses, do that squats, because if ever I I was approached by a malignant narcissist on the 28th. When I found out about my sister's passing, I was like, listen, I work out 6 days a week. Do it. Do it. And then I stood in my fighter stance. You know when you drop it down low with the limb destructors ready. They didn't want to argue anymore. They didn't want it. They didn't want the smoke anymore. They wanted to go back to their ministrations, whispering, right, with the whispering of Hannibal Lecter into others' ears. Return to sender. I told you, you are light worker star C, divine feminine. You will see every one of these malignant narcissists fall to your left and your right as you go on. Come through. Celine Dion. Posh. Clap. This fresh shit shining in the sunlight. These low down, unscrupulous bottom feeders with their tree slough little finger ways, blood. No rest for the wicked. Isaiah 48:22. You understood Matthew 5:30, darling dears. Cut that shit out. You cut it off. This bitter bitch or Mitch is spying on you, right? Trying to count your pentacles in the back, all while they're trying to... These nails! These nails! I can't pick up anything! Calm down, Case. These nails! Let me tell you something. You can't say shit when you've done it to yourself like Kurt Cobain, allegedly. Right, let me sip my mocha and calm myself down, right? Because listen, my nails are smoking me, blood. These nails have me at crisis point. I daren't put on a blouse or shirt, especially with the tiny pearl buttons. I have to call in reinforcements. Big cat, these nails put boundaries on me, blood. Made me sit in my divinity until someone can come and help me. I kid you not. I kid you not. Lord, let me tell you something. You don't need no one to F you over in this season. Get yourself a good nail. I won't go past this point. I see some of them ladies out there with some nails. They're killer long, right? And they've got a knife pointed at the edge, blood. Let me tell you something. I can't be left. I know. When it's above my pay grade, I can't be left alone with such long nails. I've got to what? Put on my eyelashes. I'll be losing 2 eyes, right? And I've got to wipe my own self when I go to the toilet. We are not going to discuss. The nails, blood. The nails have me. They have me. It's making me forget my point. Let me think. Oh yes. Look, the gold card came through for me. We walk with gold cards and black cards, darling dears. As I was saying, you've got the badass alchemist ways. Divine gave you all of the tools, right? To turn your mental, your cranium around. Realize that if you can conceive, believe, and achieve, you can achieve anything. This is also forward movement. You are going to be moving because this is a big round wheel in the next few days, darling. Yeah. Impronto journey or business trip. Love it. New beginning for you. New beginning in your health. Return to your hairline. They try to leave you with a reverse friar tuck. They're so stupid. They should have just put some nails on you and leave you with the buttons to do up on your shirt. That would have had you tied up for years, black. They're so stupid. Right? Listen. Listen. I have to talk to the nails, them, I have to talk to the nails. Right? Use my gold card. Yes. We are dexterous cats. We've managed how to work it out. Eventually, this spine bitter bitch, this one that's got the full-on gingivitis, this one that likes to create a situation and is Brock. If they got progeny, they are no one's mother. I told you I've got somebody who, well, they said they're my sister, right? Their progeny had to move out as soon as they got to the age of 2. Listen, Listen, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. As soon as that child got to the age of 2, they had to get out. And if you're not potty trained, take the nappies, because you're not get nothing from that woman again. We're going to talk about this particular one. Let's get a new deck. We need a whole new deck for this Mitch bitch or bitch Mitch. Base of the deck. Working hard on something. Probably skullduggery and fuqcanese blood. Hey! Possibly trying to turn around their situation after these stolen inheritances. Right? The money with the heavy karma. Pentacles is about communication. This person is trying to control the narrative in a situation, right? A situation where there is no emotions, darling, there where you've turned over the cup. You gave back the wood. So what they're trying to control and you're not even there. They seek you here, they seek you there, they seek you everywhere, divine feminine. Where are you? Working hard, blood. Mind your business. Got your back to all of that shit. What's going on? Heavens to Betsy, you're saying. Allow me, right? This person is watching you achieve accolades and they hate it. Pentacles, you may even have what? A platform or a website, something on the social media. What else are they seeing with their green eye? Right? They're seeing that you ain't having their cup, blood. Listen, this is the offer of a page. I told you how I feel about a page. We also see the cup upside down. This speaks about either a miscarriage, my condolences, or an abortion. You ain't taking their cup. You see them coming before they get out of that mud hut, the hole, right? That cavernous pit. They call a bed, darling dear. The bed made of their consequences. Listen, you've what? Emotionally, mentally, physically freed yourself from that situation. You realize not to be drawn back. It'd be going to hell in a handbasket. You are not taking any cup. And this is also a reminder for you to not drink or eat around them. I don't care if the food wasn't made by their own hand. Just like at my sister's night on Saturday, they were serving the food. Oh, hell no. I told you I walk with a baggie. In my baggie, I had me melons. I had my chocolate colored M&Ms. I had my sparkling fizzy water. And I also had my tonic water. I decided to turn it up and live the high life. Because you know me. My son said to me, Mommy, when they said it's time to eat, do you want something to eat? He heard the zip go zoot. I'll outlive them bitches all. Listen, let me tell you something, darling dears. Oh my gosh. This person realizes that you're not taking their cup of bullshit, right? You're about to air out some things. You kicked over that cup of opium. You've aired out their emotionally controlling ways as a page. I told you they are broad pockets at this moment, right? This is 2 of cups on its face, darling dear. Toxic and toxicity, I told you. T-Rex arms is fighting amongst themselves, blood. May the best one win. Yeah, and stay where they are. Because I told you they've already got the restraining orders on Keitha. What's that? There's that melon in the bag. Pepe, I told you. Listen, no honeydew melon is safe in my presence. I may look like I'm not pressed or pumped or perturbed, but trust me, before the sun goes down, one of us will be inside of one of us. Me or the melons. And the melons don't have no teeth. And I've got 31. Yes! Oh my God. Yeah. Big cat. Let's sip our mocha. Because we ain't getting smoked. Look, I'm even going into stealth mode on me mug. Just the eyes and teeth to make sure I saw what I seen. Right? And the teeth to know you can't F me over, blood. You cannot. Catlin Day. Fist bump. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. We've got 160 in the chat. Darling dears, please donate to the channel with a like. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe and share and hit the notification bell So you'll be notified when Big Cat is walking again through the tarot streets with what the intel Divine Feminine. I do the recon and come through and give you what a full-on usher here at Don't Get Smoked Central. I show you how to what put the eyes on everyone, blood. We lead with a strong, boozy badass. Trust no one, especially this Mitch bitch. This is even, it's an older female because they're watching you work, darling dear. They're seeing you from a whole different perspective. This person can't approach you. They would love to tell you sorry. They would love to have some kind of emotional hold on you. This person has been a malignant narcissist for a long time, and they find you at this moment in time to be extremely obstreperous because they gave you pissanphobia and misophonia. Base of the deck, darling dear. They can't touch this. You've already emotionally washed your face like David and set off at a hot trot to find your 9th cup. Hey, bombs over Baghdad, eh? Hey, you left those in the DNS that wanted to be there. As you focus on you, darling dears. 2 8s on the table speaks about grief, regret. Listen, it speaks about Judas kind of behavior. I told you, regret is not remorse, and this person is not sorry, right? They are, well, to a degree, darling, they're only sorry that they can't manipulate you emotionally anymore. The fact that you're getting to the bag and things are moving forward for you. They see it for you, darling dear. The bad luck, it always see it for you. Hey, as God gives you what? The Ace of Cups in the upright. As they what? Sit in there. This blood clot. Now! Sorry, guys. I'm calm now. Don't run away. I'm calm. It's the nails. It wasn't me. Right? Look. Their emotional cup is turned over. Emotional manipulator. Look what the Father God just gave you. A hand of God, darling dear. A new beginning. Is that the multiple streams of income? Love it, darling dear. Nothing like what a passive income. Earning them coins while you sleep. Why? When they was keeping up all of the bullshit, darling dear, you was moving forward. Just like Abraham Lincoln told you to. Never backwards. We know it's a family member, darling dears. It could even be a husband or wife, whomsoever the bitch is to you. Everybody has someone that comes to mind when you think of that bastard. Bastardo! But you remember, darling dears, we lead with the big F. What's that? The forgiveness. How else are you going to call judgment? And it's not forgive them today and tomorrow you're ruminating over the bull swanky. No, you forgive them. Forgive them, darling dear. They see you moving forward a whole different perspective, enlightened, spiritually enlightened, no longer emotionally entrapped by the fuqcanese as they live in the DNS. Oh well, here's your cup. Look! You got your third eye on the bitches and mitches. Moon energy. This is spellcastation, malicious words, bad energy. Fortunately for you, we're almost at what? Venus Friday, as we will be slipping into our baths. And reading Psalms 91, Psalms 121, Psalms 51. Return to sender, Big Cat. You have the right, as I've told you many times, Divine Feminine, to claim dominion over yourself. Protect your auric field, your etheric field. Protect it. Bad juju, solo dolo like the girls on the pole. They don't like it that you built a kingdom while they've what? Got everything come tumbling down on their head. What they wanted for you. Where's my shit? Oh. What's this? Oh my God. Not picking that up. Everything's topsy-turvy today. What's going on? Look, higher power. They wanted you to be blindfolded and taking the what? The fuqcanese blood. They wanted you to sit in that shit forever. This person. But now they are blinded and stuck in their own mire. What about this apology they wanted to give you? They want to apologize. They want to lie on you again in your presence. Look, boomerang. What they wanted for you, darling dear, they must live with it, right? They've got no direction, right? And you're too busy dreaming big. Listen, I can't make this up. Straight on your 8 of Pentacles. Dream big, darling dear. And then add tax. Yes. Marie Jackson, glad you could pop in. Pinky's up. Thank you very much. I'm Body Sensei. For the donation, because you know what? I'll be buying more. What? Melons to put in my baggies, blood. Wait, Divine Feminine, we're going to outlive them all. Yes, baby. Oh. What time is it? Oh, we're already at the 60 minutes. I've got to go then. I don't want to make it too long, because I know you're very busy, but... Oh. Rose-colored glasses, darling dear, which we pulled off, we agreed, when you got this enlightenment, right? When we crushed it under our flip-flop of common sense. Why is it saying the power's low? Not in a second, darling dear. I need more power, Scotty. Is it fabulous? You hear all of that beeping? I said, is it fabulous? Divine is saying, yes, yes, yes. 3 times. A throuple, darling dear. Very important. Right, let's quickly go through the last of these. What's moving forward quickly towards the Divine Feminine? New levels, darling dear. New devils. This also speaks about a message coming towards you, as well as the travel that you're going to be doing over the next few days. Be prepared. Lead with your third eye. You've already seen the Queen of Wands here. Read the room, darling dear. But the Queen of Wands is also sexy, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, darling dear. You're going to be attracting many suitors, as well as what bottom feeders. Why? Because you are a soldier of the light, and you know your worth, Divine Feminine. And you got boundaries, blood. They're going to try and test your gangster. What's this on the Queen of Wands? I can't make it up. You saw it jump on there. You're being spiritually guided, darling dear. Protected and blessed. This is what they don't like. The Queen of Wands plans her next move very carefully, right? Uses discernment, darling dears. And then moves, acts on it. Active movement and natural born. Leader, you have the gift of the gab, darling dear. Keep moving forward, right? Because them is a thief, and every thief is a liar, right? They come with the bad energy, right? Emotional manipulation. I told you, malignant narcissist, blood. Namaste, Crystal Richards. Fist bump, Jazzy Knee. What's going on? Al Kader. Fist bump. Glad you could pop in. What else do we need to know? Listen, continue with your level up, right? Don't be shy about it, right? Because they've got the justice, darling dear. A season of resolution. Continue getting blessed with the freedoms to do whatever you want on this Malkuth. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. That was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Roof. Pink is up. Somebody don't want me to talk about the justice. What I'm talking about. I told you when you come here, you get the usher. I'm going to talk things, blood. Justice, the Libra energy. In the upright, I might add. This speaks about what? The dishonesty, right? All of the dishonesty and the injustice that was perpetrated against you, darling dear. They are now sitting on that deep seat of karma. I told you, agent of karma you be, Divine Feminine. You dodged a whole rocket launcher. Never ever doubt it. Leave them where they are in the mire, because there's no rest for the wicked, blood. You don't have to be there to get a blow by blow. Hey, even literally or figuratively, because this person would have loved you to stay with the rose-colored glasses, as they killed every one of your dreams. And I told you, fighting Guantanamo Bay. They're going for it, being betrayed. Even as we speak, darling dear. I told you, the T-Rex arms black, they're fighting them one in the dark over an inheritance. They are fighting. What's this? They're nothing but low budget bitches. Right? And the Karmic has a side dish of what? Bad luck, blood. Fucking ease, mate. All bad things. And if this was a third party situation, well, the third party's got a throuple going. Good golly and gosh. New levels, new devils, eh? Good for them. Right? You understand as what? Coach of the red flag team, that this is not your season to what? Be effed over, right? You've been gifted with the what? Queen of Wands energy. Your divine feminine who embodies all of the queens. Continue to keep your standards and your expectations high. Continue to work like you've got a monkey on your back. If you're dreaming big, dream bigger and add tax. What you are working towards, divine feminine, is about to pay off. There's always quiet before the storm, darling dear, and you are in the center of the storm, at the eye of the storm. Hold your gangster and don't look back. Remember Lot's wife. Continue to be in first place because nobody knows who's in second place. Can you remember somebody who came in second? We only remember people that come in dead last, just like Shakiri. Was it Shakari? What's her name? Yeah, split the deck. It's not working, mate. You don't want that poison for Tum or Panani, that black hole of Calcutta. And look at all of the attachment. Tree sloth for sure, darling dear, with algae in their fur. They are starting to look all shabby. When you look at them, I told you, peasants doing peasant shit. If they come into your eye chakra, I know you'll be in your darkest glass. But you might have your eye at the corner of said glass to take in them without turning your head. You'll notice them look broke down. They're looking ugly. Their face is twisted with bitterness, right? And they're guilty. And guess what? They're getting hockey sticks at dawn. They're about to be taken down by another T-Rex arms blood. I told you, it's all happening in the mud hut. All happening. You don't want that poison for Tom. Good God. That alone, Jesus, will make you want to cut out your own punani with a dull knife and let a marga dog dry it where? You don't want this. Split again. Because they're effing lie. Their dick or their punani is a lie. Hold on a minute. Now, listen. People don't want me to laugh after them, you know. They don't. They don't want us to laugh at them, divine feminine. Why? We laugh the laugh of those that have peace in their life, are being getting it in the pocket, right? We're getting it in the waist. Well, listen, they don't want us to laugh after them, for real. They'd be heartbroken. They don't want it. What's this before we push off? Otherwise, we'll be here all day, darling dears. We've got to get back to co-creating. Keep it moving. Scotty! You see the Ace of Wands come out in the upright. Divine is giving you what? This is what? 3. We've got 2 Aces of Cups. Well, their new beginning, it has no direction, darling dears. So don't worry about that. It's going straight to the hell. That's their business, blood. Under restraining orders. From Keitha, no less. You've got a new beginning. You've got spirit at your back. This is your season to think clearly, darling dears. You can create anything you want. Be inspired. Go to your birth natal chart. Find your north node. And after you've found that, go to the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house to find your pentakelles, your skrilla, your generational wealth. It is all there. New beginning for you. And this also, again, speaks about travel. You're traveling over the next few days. Badass alchemist ways, darling dear. And these past people, what about them? You better keep your Forrest Gump up, mate. Don't let them catch you, because it's not tag your it. It's tag your, you got the bad luck, mate. And you're cursed just like them. Don't share in anyone's karma. Don't even have any conversation with them. Don't drink anything in their presence. Don't eat anything in their presence. On that note, I dropped me mic. Todd loved it. Who's that? Lynn, DOC, glad you could pop in. Fierce bump. Todd loved it. Teesprings and Gangster Growth. There's nothing else for us to do, darling dear. We're a seed that grows in the silence, darling dear. Silence, silencio. Because as I said, if you try to help these dogs again with the T-Rex arms, they'll get strong enough to bite you again. Some birds are not meant to fly. Leave the chicken heads in the dust. What they asked for, they wanted it. With their stolen inheritances, they've inherited nothing but F shit. What was it? Brimstone, right? And sulfur. None of your business. As you continue to be what? Gorgeous, fabulous, and lovely, big cat. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. Divine Feminine. Best friend. I'm your best friend, blood. You dodged a whole rocket launcher. I know. And you didn't have to take none of those pharmaceuticals to make your body move, mate. You understood the assignment. Continue to what? Do the 1-2 step. All while you're doing your tinky winky. Get to the bag, Divine Feminine. The bag. The generational wealth. Get there. It's right up there with air and water. Listen to me. And for those that are stubborn, get to the bag. Get to the bag. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. You rocket launcher dodger, you. I love you to the core, darling dear. Continue to what? Bend the matrix. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Namaste. Bye-bye. Are we waiting for the entrance? Or is this the exit? Bye-bye.